Hello everybody, back again, Martin here with She Who Must Be Obeyed. Okay, I didn't record any of this because I knew it was going to be a really difficult job, but I finally managed to connect up all the pipe work for the ventilator, for the fan in the bathroom. So let me go and show you what we've done. I'll show you the bathroom bit first. It was a really horrible job. It doesn't look much, but it was horrendous. So up here, okay, we've got a hole and we've got a duct going away along there, okay? And then the other side of that comes along there and connects up to the mystery pipe. Now, the problem I had was I had to cut that pipe, but I couldn't get up there because it's actually in the recess of that brickwork. So it was a really difficult job to do. But lots of swearing and lots of other things. We finally managed to get it done. So what I'm going to do now is just put the hole in for this cable. This is the feed cable here, which comes from the light switch over there. This is a three core cable. So you have a neutral, an earth obviously, and you have a permanent live and a switched live. Because these fans are on timers, it needs a permanent live and the switched live. So when you turn the lamp on in the bathroom, that triggers the switched live, and that sends a signal to the fan to switch on, and it's got a variable timer, I think, between, on that one, I think 2 minutes and 30 minutes. Between 2 minutes and 30 minutes duration. So you can set that on a little potentiometer in the fan before you install it finally. So let's go make that hole and put the cable in, okay? I think we're just going to throw this bit in the skip. Oh, it's getting there, it's getting there.
Mal.
Ok, dámelo. I'm just going to try that on first. I didn't actually explain. What this is a backing plate for the fan, because the fan is only screwed into the plasterboard. So I'm going to put this on top of the plasterboard, cut the circle in there, and then we can screw through the plasterboard into the wood to give the fan a much better fixing. So I've marked the hole according to the template, but I'm just worried that we're going to go through some of the ducts, but I don't think so. It's close, but I think we're okay. I'm just going to go at a slight angle, just in case. What I didn't show you, if you can see here, this is the new plasterboard, this is the old plasterboard, and this is a piece of 1/2 inch plywood, which I put on here as a backer, because if you don't have that, there's nowhere to attach the fan to. I've got to put that screw back in. So now we've got a fixing for the fan, rather than just trying to fit it into the plasterboard. So let's go and put the sorry. Let's go put the cable in, and that'll be that job jobbed. I think what I'd also do is just put, there is a bit of rock wool there, but I might just put a little bit more around that area just to dampen the noise. Not that there is much. I think that fan operates something like 40 decibels, 39 decibels I think it is, so it's a really quiet fan. Now up here I've got to find where I drilled that hole. There it is. Oh, it's miles away. It's just at the edge of my reach. So let's try that. Don't know if I can actually reach that. There, it's in. Sta llegando otro lado? Alelo, porfa. Alelo. Oh. Got my arm stuck there. Oh, there we are. Okay, alelo, porfa. Ya, gracias. So, I think we're actually ready for the plasterboard, the drywall, but there's only one thing I've done wrong, and that is this cable here goes underneath the joint instead of on top of it. But I've got to take the cables out the rows anyway, so I will just rearrange that one. So I will just rearrange that one when we disconnect all that. But I think apart from that, I think we're actually ready. Okay, so here's the fan, and it's see, it's got this plastic cover over it, and the motor is right out the back here. This is actually suitable for zone 1, which is suitable for, just to explain, in our country, we have certain zones within the bathroom. Zone 0 is actually inside the bath. Zone 1 is above the shower, a certain distance above the shower or above the sink, I think. I'm not exactly sure of the measurements, but I'll look them up. And then we've got zone 2. So most fans are zone 2. This one is zone 1, which is ep14 rated, ingress protection 45, which means the 4 is for liquids and the 5 is for solids, like, you know, fingers, cables, whatever. But this is ep45, so this is rated for that location there. It was quite expensive. That was about £50, quite expensive. You can get a cheap fan for 15 quid in Screwfix, but because this is zone 1 suitable, it's made differently, it's made better, and it's what you need for zone 1 up there. So I just looked in the instructions on the box here, and I got that slightly wrong. With the IP, the ingress protection, the first one is solids, the second one is liquids. So this is IPX5. Now 5 is for the liquid. It goes 1 to 6, I think. And this is quite a highly rated one because it is, as I say, it is suitable for zone 1 applications. So I got that slightly wrong. It does say on there, if you look, zone 1 fan. So it is the real deal. As I say, it was about 50 quid rather than 15 from Screwfix. I didn't buy this from Screwfix, I had to get it online. But it is the right fan for the right application, so no keyboard warriors, please. Hello, we're back again. It's next morning and we've got the plasterboard lifter already, and very exciting. We're going to get on with that and get the bedroom ceiling plasterboarded, and hopefully the bedroom wall as well if we've got time today. Okay, so come along with us and see how it's done. See how it's done, yeah, like we're experts. Okay, come along with us. Answer? Yeah. Okay. Alza más. Sí. Así. Hasta acá. Hasta acá.
¿Hasta ahí?
Ya, si yo lo pongo contra la pared, mire todo lo que queda sobrando allá. ¿Sí ves?
Ok,
Y si yo lo jalo-
álzalo y déjame mirar, ok. No, un hueco grande, también. Esto es, como así, el mando. ¿Ves? No. Qué pena. Amor, mira. Unfortunately, my fault. I've cut this board too short, so it was the perfect offcut. No more va a caer porque no es sostenido. Okay, take two. Should be okay this time, I think. Mueve otro lado contra la pared más. El derecho. Sí puedes. Hazlo ahorita. No, empújala.
Espérame que tiene
Okay.
una puntilla, mira.
Okay, I use my very old saw to go through here, just to get it started. And then all you have to do from there is get your knife. Oh, I'm tired now. Cut down here. Just score the plasterboard in the corner. Bueno, amor, abre la puerta. Desde ese lado. Desde acá. Empuja una.
Bye. Bye.
Ah, she understands now. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have a little tidy up, and then we'll show you progress, okay? She's just trimming off those cuts that I made. But anyway, while she's doing that, let me just show you what we've done. So that wall was finished the other day. But we've got the ceiling now completely finished. Just got to box in that pipe, put the rows back on, and the whole thing is done. And this looks like a super duper room now. And that machine, although we didn't use it very much, we used it for five sheets. It was a godsend. Couldn't do it without it. So got a little bit of tidying up to do, and then we're off. So See you tomorrow, okay? As you can see, that was a pretty grim experience. There was water everywhere, there was dust everywhere, it was extremely noisy, coupled together with the fumes from the two-stroke motor, obviously. We had a problem with the connections on the hose pipe. They kept coming off, not only on the machine, but on the tap end as well, and the whole place was completely flooded out. We spent a long time getting this place dry, and now it's not as bad as it was, but there is a bit of water about still. So, and that was just cutting 10 feet of channel. So with that in mind, we've decided to call in the professionals. We've got a company coming in the morning, professional concrete sawing company. So they asked me just to mark up the floor where I want everything. They're going to come in the morning with all their gear. They've got very professional gear, obviously. They've got really powerful vacuum that will hoover up any water, any dust, anything. So let me show you what we've done. Just marked up the floor with the old floor marking paint. Going to be a radiator there, so that's pipe work for that. One of those is for gas and one is for the drain, because the kitchen sink is going to be in there somewhere. So we'll go through here. We'll have 3 channels in total. As I say, one for the gas, one for the drain, and one for the flow and return for the central heating, and also in the same channel, the hot and cold for the kitchen sink. And then it comes along here, meets into the drain there, and there's a little bit there for a radiator on the wall there. Now, I don't think you should really put too many services in the same channel, because if something goes wrong, you're going to have to dig everything up. That's why we've put them in 3 different channels, so that they're all completely separate, should anything ever go wrong. So come along tomorrow, starting bright and early, 8 o'clock in the morning they're starting tomorrow. So that should be a really exciting day. So come along with us and see how we get on there. Okay, just while it's a little bit quiet, we'll show you what they've brought along with them. We've got big wet and dry vac. We've got a big cutter there, probably does about 5-inch cut. Everything's on 110 obviously, because it's industrial. Another vacuum here. And that's connected up to this machine here, which is another super cutter. I don't know how deep that goes, but they've done a few runs. Done a couple up there. They've done this run along here to there. They've gone off to get some more supplies, and we'll show you more when they get back, once they're back in action, okay? So what they've done here is they've done the first 70 millimeters of depth in dry, and now they're going to break out this lovely machine here, which will take it down to 100 mil, and that's got a water supply. As you can see, that goes off over there, and we're just sorting that out now. So there's been hardly any dust at all. It's been really good. So I don't think there'll be any more dust, because obviously they're going to do it wet now. So hopefully it'll be all right. So the guys have just left, they've just packed the van and gone off. And while they were doing the last bit of channeling through there in the living room, I was here in the bedroom starting the hacking out. So let me show you what we've done. We got a nice channel there that's 100 mil deep and 100 mil wide, and that's going to take the that pipe there is the water main, and we're going to have a radiator on the wall here. So the pipework for the rad will be in there as well. And then we come along here, and this channel here is much deeper. This is for the drain. This is about 100 mil deep here, but it's about 200 mil deep there, and it even wants to go a little bit deeper yet, because I don't know if you can see, but down there, just there is the boss to connect up the drain. So that last little bit, hard to see from here. Just has to go a little bit deeper. Now all the spoil I've saved into two piles. All the big lumps there and all the dross there, because a lot of that can go back in the hole mixed up with the cement. So no need to get rid of that. This little bit of floor is wet, but not at all wet really. They've done a really good job with the vacuum. They've got all the channels cut. These are all cut to 100 mil deep. And I'm really pleased with it all. They've made hardly any mess at all. It was very noisy though. The neighbour came down at one point to see what we were up to. I think he was getting a bit upset, but there we are, life goes on. So I'm off home now. I'm going to have a bit of a clean up at home and relax. It's been quite a long day, very tiring, and my shoulders are aching from all that work down the trench there. So if you like what we do, give us a like and a thumbs up please, and we'll see you next time.